Hey, before we get into today's episode, I want to talk about my friends at Game Time. Playoffs are here, and there's no better time to get out and go to some playoff games with the help of Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. You know how much we love Game Time. Now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it easier than ever to get to a game. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. NFL playoffs are in full swing. It's championship weekend this Sunday, and we've got some great matchups for everyone to go see live and in person. I was looking at those tickets. I'm bringing it up again. Kansas City, Josh Allen, the fourth matchup, Bills, Chiefs, lowest $245. That feels pretty good to me to get into that stadium to see what should be an instant classic. So go check that out. Just pull up your chosen event and turn on the GT Picks setting at the top of the screen, or browse the best local Game Time Picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. And I don't know what you're waiting for. Go buy those Chiefs tickets now with Game Time Picks. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code DOGWALK for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code DOGWALK for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time. All right, bang, welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. In studio, I'm joined by Kirk and Jeff D. Lowe for the highly always anticipated January movie preview.
Yes, let's do it.
Did this last year. We brought White Sox Dave and we did the whole Denzel thing. The odds, I'm not going to bring it again because he definitely did not see Gladiator 2.
Which is ironic because he was actually very different than he always is.
Everyone loved him.
He was like eccentric and kind of like
flamboyant.
He felt like a gay character.
Yeah, he's kind of queening it up, as they say.
Yeah, and you were worried about it too from the trailer.
I mean, the movie stunk.
Yeah, it wasn't a great movie. Did you see it?
Not a good movie.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah, but also, we're sitting next to old Many Saints in Newark fan.
That's true.
Listen.
I mean,
The best movies of all time.
Listen, I understand that we are on the opposite sides of the table in many ways, but so full disclosure, I saw Gladiator, the first one, that week.
I remember, yes, I saw this. Yeah.
For the first time. So I saw it that Tuesday, and like on me, 24 years late. But I was like, okay, I liked it, but it didn't reach to me because.
Did you tweet? This, I think, was you. It was a good call, if it was you. If it wasn't, it was still a good call, that they should have re-released Gladiator in the theaters. Did you tweet that out?
I tweeted that.
That was you. I remember this. Yeah,
that was surprising that they did. Actually,
stupid.
If you would have asked me just now if they did, I would have said they did.
The Wizard of Oz. I think was that your same tweet? I don't know if it was you or not, but like, why didn't they re-release The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, wicked. It's just stupid.
Doesn't make much sense. Actually, speaking of which, the 40th anniversary of the Goonies is this.
That's playing, the screening, yeah.
Taking my nephews. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, that'll be good. That's, yeah.
It's like my favorite movie of all time.
Great movie. That's a good call. That's this weekend?
This weekend, yes.
There you go.
Sunday and Monday, I believe, all across the country.
Excellent.
So yeah, I didn't gravitate towards it, and it's probably because I didn't see it, and because it was like for its time, it was like awesome. Correct? Gladiator 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good movie. Yeah.
Yeah. We won Best Picture. It was a big hit.
Yeah. So 2, like I was entertained. I guess that's my.
That's what he asked. Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a Braveheart knockoff a little bit. I always thought I like Braveheart better myself, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but go ahead.
So how do we want to do this? Do we want to give like our top 5 or bottom 5?
Are we saying most anticipated box office? What are we doing?
Let's do the top. Well, do we want to go a little bit for 24? Do we want to talk some 24?
You want.
Let's do some 24. Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's start with our. If you have it available, I have mine available, so I can go first if you need.
Follow me on Letterboxd at Jeff D. Lowe. Got it all right there.
Okay. We can go top 5, bottom 5. And then
I don't have bottom 5.
You know,
Jeff will have this, but go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
And then we could do top 5 anticipated for 25.
Weird year for movies. It's
coming up this year.
Not a great.
Which
kind of a bare slate.
It's funny because it's a full year now. There's no strike. There's no COVID. Like this is actually should be a big full year.
Which sucks because I think last year was not very good.
I agree. It was okay. Yeah.
A lot of hidden gems last year. A lot of if you're just going off big blockbuster, big releases, I'd agree. But there was a lot of smaller, very good things last year.
Yeah, and you know me, I'm a franchise popcorn kind of movie.
If that's what you're going on, then that is definitely the case.
Yeah. And I liked a good few of them. I thought they were better than I thought they'd be, but we could just get into it.
Go ahead.
Let's start with the bottom 5, okay? Jeff, what was the worst movie you saw last year?
Worst, I'm gonna just give me. I saw 388 new movies this year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my most ever.
Did you see that many or no?
I saw 22.
So my
two
bottom
of you.
5,
Four.
honorable mention 6 was Unfrosted with Jerry Seinfeld.
That's my number one worst of the year.
a 1 out of 100. It's a
my worst.
horrible,
Same.
horrible movie. I
Who liked
still
it,
don't
Shay?
believe Stephen Shay.
That's
liked it. I still don't believe it. And people were very mad. People were more mad at me about that than the Francis thing and Surviving. People were like, "You're being a dick." I'm like, "No, I just don't think you liked it." A movie called Classified with Aaron Eckhart. That was a 1 out of 100.
Oh, I remember you said that.
Horrible movie. Abigail Breslin was in it. Tim Roth, terrible. Fourth worst is a movie called Lumina with your guy, Eric Roberts.
My guy.
Horrible,
Friend of
like
the show.
weird, kind of like horror, like I think like a sci-fi type. Like it was weird. It's bad. I saw it in my barber shop. They always put on movies, and they put on the worst things imaginable. That I saw in the chair. I didn't know that existed. Another one, second worst, Atlas with Jennifer Lopez. 0 out of 100. One of the dumbest, most just nonsensical, stupid, like futuristic, sci-fi, techie movies. It's just dreadful.
I didn't even know she did a movie.
It's on
The
Netflix.
Owen Wilson one.
It's
Oh, that
so
Valentine, whatever the hell
yeah.
that was.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is so fucking bad, and she's for much of it. She's like Iron Man. She's like in this
Oh, right. Yeah.
mech suit. It's just it's terrible.
She gave 2 zeros.
And then the 0 is Madam Web,
Okay.
which is not a real movie.
That's the thing. See, I don't see these movies, so it's hard for me to have like a bottom.
Madam Web's kind of worth watching because it's it's not a real movie. It's not. It's barely completed. The audio's dubbed over, so it's bullshit. It's like it's a bullshit.
What did that end up making?
that should be like a not available.
That tanked. Yeah.
That should be like a not scored. That's like when it's that like much nonsense.
They released 3 of those this last year.
Crazy. Craven the Hunter. That.
And Venom. I mean, they had 3
Yeah.
like
Oh.
spider.
You know,
Which was tough.
It-
That was-
Madam Web
but
barely
it's still-
qualifies as a movie.
it still made $100 million. Like that's fucked up to show
Yeah.
that to people if it's really that unfinished.
It's the
true.
the dubbed over lines that their mouth clearly not moving to the lines for a studio that size, Sony, to release a now granted it's not a Marvel it's not an MCU movie. It's not like a Disney.
No, but
Marvel.
yeah, it's
But to put Marvel's name on it and release that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. And Kirk, you said so yours aren't going to be the bottom of the barrel.
no.
But
I mean,
just-
but like Venom. Like my son Harry loves these movies. So we went to see Venom, and it was fucking horrible. Like it was. I don't know what you gave it for a score, but it was like it was wild. Like I went in thinking like, okay, like at least like this is a franchise built on being Spider-Man's enemy. Like give me Spider-Man. Yeah, give me Spider-Man.
Yeah, the crazy like they
told
never
you, like-
they never did it.
Yeah, it was never in the trilogy.
Yeah, it's a whole 3 movies.
Yeah, it was. I mean, but movies like I purposely, generally, if it's really awful, try and stay away.
49 out of 100. I
I think
gave
of a
it.
horror movie I saw that was really bad.
I got one that's probably in your bottom
What's that?
5. Former president Reagan.
It's also my top 5 for entertainment. I was plenty entertained during Reagan.
I didn't see
It was the most
it was-
excited you and I think we're seeing movies.
Yeah,
We talked about it for weeks.
I can't give it a bad score because it made me laugh. So I had such a good time. It was my favorite comedy of the year. It was unbelievable. Dennis Quaid playing Reagan. It's just very funny. It's very on the nose. Like wild performances, like Jon Voight. Crazy. I mean, Jon Voight was in 2 movies this year that were released in theaters. He was in Reagan. He was in Megalopolis.
Oh.
It's unbelievable. So I'm trying to put together a worst 5. Now that I think about it, Megalopolis, I can't even.
Was it that bad? Because people did like it, right?
I think that's critics lying to themselves,
Yes.
like or wanting to seem like they know something that you don't.
Yeah.
Because there's no way possible. We almost saw it here.
Yeah, we
the end of Survivor.
If you had been eliminated a day earlier, we would have been able to see it. It was the timing just didn't work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I joked. I was like, I may try to find a way to rig it and get you out so we can go see Megalopolis.
Yeah.
What an interesting guy. Because he dumped a lot of money into that shit
Yeah,
too,
he spent
right?
his own. I mean, this is a guy who did, in whatever, I don't know, 7 years. Godfather, Godfather 2, The Conversation, Apocalypse Now. 4 of the 30 best movies ever made, in my opinion, and then made nothing even good since. Like, you want to say The Outsiders is like a good, whatever, but like, I mean like a really good movie after that. He died. They always say he died in the jungle making Apocalypse Now because it was so crazy. The genius in him just disappeared
He
then.
just lost it.
Just lost it. Like it never made, like the guy made Jack with fucking Robin Williams. He made The Rainmaker which is okay, Grisham, but like anybody could have made it. It's just weird.
Yeah. I have a soft spot for Jack.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you're a Cosby guy.
yeah. True.
Yeah. But like, I think Jennifer Lopez is in that.
She is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Young Jennifer Lopez.
She is.
But yeah, that was. I mean, I would also put the Costner one. You know, disastrous.
Oh,
Which one was that?
Horizon, the Western.
Okay, didn't see that.
3-hour
Again,
Western.
the fact that
I saw North Dakota by myself before I did the live show.
the fact that wasn't a Yellowstone movie is
Crazy.
What a whiff that is.
Crazy.
Can I tap into that market?
It's just been a season. It's been its own show. So I mean, that was kind of the story of the year, was like older, sort of legendary figures, directors spending a bunch of money and just tanking out. Like the time is come and gone.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So yeah. I mean, there's 3 or 4 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the worst movie you saw?
So I'll go 5-1. Well, 1 is unfrosted. I just said that. So I'll go 5-2.
Yep.
Trap. The
Oh, great call. That was the movie. That's a great call. You can't talk about 2024 without talking about Trap.
See, that's the tough thing about seeing, like, I see so many, like, Trap should be met. Like, I should have a list of bottom 5, but then, like, the ones that people saw bottom 5, Trap pissed me off.
I would love to do a podcast episode where we watch Trap together, separately watch Trap, and write down every flaw in the movie, because it is the most flawed movie. Like, you could pick through literally. My favorite thing is the guy is like, the T-shirt guy's like, come on backstage, I'll get you a T-shirt. They go back there and he explains. First of all, like, this guy would know everything. They explain. And I understand the movies you have to buy into a ludicrous plot sometimes. Fine, this girl's holding this concert to find this killer. That's dumb. Okay.
Yeah.
But within it is so dumb. The minute they leave the arena, it becomes just a bananas movie.
The limousine scene. Where
No security. The security guy, she's like, I'm going to go inside. He's like, yeah, no problem. In the end with the bicycle?
Yeah. That was bad.
Fucking guy takes. That's a great call. You can't. But yet, that's probably the movie that got discussed the most this year on Twitter. Like, still has dialogue.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of one that might be more.
It lives in that weird area where it was so bad, but there wasn't a second of it that wasn't entertaining.
Very watchable.
Right? It was very. It was like, whoa! You wanted to see what happened next.
Leaving the arena was one of the big mistakes of that movie.
Agreed. I think a lot of people are on that same page.
I think I know your number 1. I'm gonna write it down, and I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I know what it is. I know.
Oh, you know. Okay, good.
Yeah,
I know. I gave his number 1 a 12 out of 100. I know what this is gonna be.
4 was Y2K.
Oh, you saw that. You didn't like it, right?
That was not. It was.
That's Kyle Mooney.
And it had all the ingredients
Should
to
be
make
good.
something good.
Yeah,
Yes.
We did an episode of Lights Camera Barstool. It was as a great Trobolin's idea. We called it the 90s episode.
Yeah.
Where we pretended that it was an episode we filmed in like 1998.
Yeah.
And after about 20 minutes, I remember Tro was like, he goes, this sucks. And that's what it felt like. It felt like that. It was like, hey, remember this type movie? And
Those have to, if those aren't good, that's bad.
Yeah, like the premise, and it was Mooney, right?
Yeah.
Mooney made it, and it was Y2K, and it
What's
was
her face in it? Snow White.
Yes,
Rachel
yes,
Zegler, yeah,
yes.
Rachel Zegler, yeah.
Electronics come to attack people, and like Fred Durst come, and like it could have been
That's right.
a perfectly fun 90 minutes, but it was just like
Good one. That's a good one. All right.
3rd worst was Bob Marley, One Love.
Oh, that was bad. I did see that, and that was bad.
some people love
You know my take. Movie biopics stink.
Yeah.
They stink. Like, there's, it's,
What's your favorite one though? Because I thought Rocket Man was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty
love
good.
Rocket Man.
That was
Yeah.
pretty good. I haven't seen that. Jeff gave a huge grade to the Robbie Williams one, the Monkey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty good.
The reviews are great for that.
Yeah.
Getting smoked out.
Oh, I lost so much money.
Oh, I mean, nobody knows who he is in America. I never heard of him.
I don't know who he
never
is.
heard of him.
Yeah.
Preposterous amount of money it lost. Like,
Crazy.
unbelievable.
Crazy. I mean, I do like Walk the Line for what it is.
Uh-huh.
But like, it's just okay. Yeah.
Dave loved Bohemian Rhapsody.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That stunk.
Yeah, I thought it was
So just
Terrible. Like, I won the Oscar for that.
Yeah.
I mean, Chalamet might win, so.
And then The Strangers Chapter 1 was.
Oh, I saw that with Harry.
You did?
Yeah.
number 1.
That's number 2.
Oh.
Or Unfrosted was 1. I said
Oh,
that.
you said
yeah.
Okay.
Strangers Chapter 1.
I don't think it's
I
going
know.
to be chapter 2, I don't think.
I know.
They already made it. I think it's coming out
that's
this
right.
year.
That's
They
right. You're right.
shot them all.
You're right. They did them. That's
There should
right.
be 3.
I mean, that was tough. That was a tough
A
one.
couple of the
blood
big
scene?
ones.
What's that?
The blood scene when they were eating and the ketchup.
That's right.
One of the worst scenes I've ever seen in my
That's
life.
right.
And
You're-
the chapters one. The
You're a big
original-
fan.
It's my favorite scary movie of all time. The Strangers.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
That was bad.
So I was.
I
Very
would
upset.
probably put. I'd probably put Terrifier 3 somewhere in that mix too.
I fucking hate that shit, but people love it.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
I love horror. I never watched any Terrifiers.
I actually I don't like the first one.
Yeah.
The Roadhouse remake was very bad.
I haven't seen that
was
yet,
bad.
and that's not.
Red One, the Chris movie with The Rock, is a movie that actually bothers me more than the fact that he thinks it's as amazing as it is. Bothers me. Here from Robert Zemeckis with
Yes.
That's
no good.
It's filmed in the same room. The whole
Hanks and Robin Wright. Yeah.
Okay.
It's from like the Stone Age to now. It's in the same house.
That was this year. Another old guy. Another old Oscar-winning director. He fucks up. Costner, Coppola, Zemeckis. That's what I was thinking.
Second part of Rebel Moon from Zack Snyder. That shit
Yeah.
stinks.
Yeah.
I love Zemeckis.
Well, I mean, when he's great. I mean, Back to the Future is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Where do we all stand on Joker? Follow you do.
That'd be up there. Worst. I mean,
Yeah. Most boring. Pound for pound, most boring movie of the year.
That was a tough one.
I think it was. It got shit on more than it deserved, maybe because of the what they could have done with it was so much more.
Yeah,
But
I just couldn't
wasn't
get
good.
into it. It just was. There was nothing interesting, nothing good, nothing. There was no moment where I was like, I'm into this movie.
And that whole thing now, they're like, oh, he did it intentionally.
I hate that shit.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
For me, it's a bad movie.
Bullshit.
Where did you guys stand on Saturday night?
I think Jeff liked it more than I did.
Yeah, I liked it a little more, but I think we're in the same ballpark.
I take there's a weakness of mine, even in like No Direction, rather a Complete Unknown, or Saturday Night when I know the subject matter well, I pick through. Whereas I should have just gone in and been like, this is not real. Like it's based on, but they're making shit up. But it was so. It felt like an Aaron Sorkin knockoff. It just didn't really land for me. The stakes weren't like they made it seem like the stakes weren't that high. Like there was nobody. But again, this is where I do this. There was nobody getting the character that Willem. Did you see the movie?
Yes.
The character that Willem Dafoe plays in real life was a huge ally.
Oh, really?
So there's nobody sitting there ready to play Johnny Carson. Like they spent all this money. They weren't going to suddenly do a bait and switch. But like I shouldn't care about that. I should just go. And it wasn't bad. I actually like Gabriel
LaBelle.
Yeah. He's played Spielberg now and Lorne Michaels. I do like him. There's parts of the movie I like the Chevy Chase Milton Berle thing.
Yep.
There was stuff I liked in it. So yeah, I should probably see it again. I bet you I'd like it more.
What do you like? You like high C plus?
Yeah,
right?
B minus, C plus.
Yeah, so I gave an 80. I liked it. I gave an 82, but like it's not.
Yeah,
I mean,
third
it had
act.
Oscar hype at one point.
Did it?
Oh,
The
yeah,
third
early
act,
on.
when Belushi was like on the ice.
So
and everything.
stupid.
I was-
Yeah, that's.
I mean, Lorne Michaels is running around like 12 different places, like 11:25.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I've seen enough.
The Billy Crystal thing, which they never like revisited.
Pay off.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
the Alan Weibel thing in the bar where he hires him like at like 11:20. I mean, it's just dumb. Yeah. Yeah.
And these are like, I would say, some of my middle of the packs. I enjoyed Twisters.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for what it was, just a remake. Yeah. Yeah. They had good chemistry, nice. Helen Hunt should have played the mom, but
Top 50
Yeah.
for me. Yeah, I really like Twister.
Yeah.
it was a B plus.
It knew what it wanted to be.
Yeah.
They didn't try to do anything too crazy. It was good.
It's funny is Twister made a ton of money in America and internationally. This movie made no money internationally. Ton of money in America. It's weird. Nobody wanted to see it outside of America. But yeah, it was good.
I've heard. Have you guys done 40X yet? The
Oh yeah.
I sit next to it because I go to Cinemark.
really?
Yeah.
So I sit next the moving seats, right?
Yeah. Well, I think that's D box.
No, okay. 40X is their version of like
The
Dolby
rain,
IMAX. Yeah.
rain, and like
Yeah.
I've heard Twister and Twisters in that.
good in there?
Awesome.
Oh really? Yeah. That's interesting.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's do top 5-ish or
Okay.
top ones you've seen.
You want me to go, Jeff?
Here
You go.
here you go.
Me. All right. Let's see what do we have. 5 or 6. I'll give you. I saw the TV Glow.
Very good movie.
Different Man, which I really liked. The Sebastian Stan movie.
Yep. Very good. Like very good.
Crazy. Have you heard of this one or no?
No.
It's wild. It's a wild. Yeah. I don't know how to describe the plot of it. What's the name of the disease?
I forget the disease. He has this
It's
disease.
like Elephant Man almost.
Yeah, it's like where his face is very like his face is just looks like the Elephant Man. It's
Yeah.
like a disease that makes his face all disformed and everything, and like he goes through the surgery to this like new surgery to like get it removed.
Okay.
He's an actor, but when he gets it removed, it like actually ruins his career.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
shit.
interesting. It's an interesting movie.
Yeah.
Strange Darling, I liked a lot.
Okay.
My 1 and 2 are close. I have Real Pain number 1,
Okay.
and Rebel Ridge number 2.
Okay.
which is a Netflix. Did you see either one of those?
No, I did not.
Well, you saw them both, obviously. The Netflix movie, and then Real Pain is a Kieran Culkin. He's going to win the Oscar for it for supporting actor with Jesse Eisenberg wrote it, directed it.
We're recording this on January 14th. The noms come out this week, right?
They pushed him back.
Oh, they
the
did?
fires.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
Be interesting with the Oscars this year too. Like, they might not have them. Like, that's becoming part of the conversation, or is it going to be a fundraiser or a telethon or something? Because I mean, like, it would be weird in a couple of weeks to have a bunch of people in gowns and tuxedos and tell jokes.
Some of them lost their homes.
And their agents and their lawyers and their friends, and like the city is burning down and they're giving out awards. So I'll be curious. But yeah, I would put Real Pain number 1 for me this year.
Okay. All right. I like this. I got to write these down.
There's a few I haven't seen that he'll mention.
I'll say a bunch quick because he said a couple that I'll just say like some of my top 12. I saw TV Glow with 20 for me. Furiosa I loved. Different Man. Wild Robot. Movie that nobody saw called Ghostlight. Very good movie.
Horror?
No. It's kind of like this movie about like grief, and it's a guy who like goes and like does a stage play. It's very good. I loved Wicked.
Okay.
Wicked was 15. This movie, Evil Does Not Exist. It's an Asian movie. Very good movie. It's in the Criterion Collection now. Rebel Ridge 13. Loved Rebel
Great
Ridge.
movie. It's on Netflix. Netflix movie. Great.
Strange Darling as well. Kneecap music biopic. Fantastic.
Okay.
Kneecap's almost top 10 for me. 10 was Perfect Days by Wim Wenders. Fucking did Paris, Texas. For
Still going. Yeah.
How many years ago?
40 years ago.
40 years ago, and I still making good movies. Perfect Days is the most like positive movie I've seen since I think Chef. Very good. Dee Dee, which is another it's a coming of age movie. Very good. Nickel Boys, which you watched and loved. Nickel Boys has done like first person.
Made me dizzy. I get dizzy.
It can throw you for a loop if you don't like buy in early, if you can't like adjust. But I liked it. The Beast, very different sci-fi movie. That's also Criterion. Very good. Léa Seydoux, who you might recognize from, she's in Dune. She's in the Bond movies.
Okay.
Very different sci-fi. Sing Sing, really good movie. Like Coleman Domingo, very good movie. It's that was an early Oscar nom, and they did a horrible job promoting.
Lost all buzz. Yeah.
The Brutalist, 3.5 hours long.
I haven't seen it.
Pretty incredible. Didn't love the ending, and I think if I would have liked the ending more, I think it probably would have been number 1. Adrian Brody is incredible. Nosferatu. I love Robert Eggers.
Really? You liked it?
Loved it. Robert Eggers is a fucking genius. That's the best. I think it's the best looking movie of the year. It looks unbelievable.
I thought I think it's objectively a good movie, but for some reason I had a hard time getting into it.
I kind of landed the same. It's not my world.
Yeah.
But it's really well made, but it's just not my... It's kind of like Dune, which I know Jeff's going to mention.
Yeah.
Like
Real Pain. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Dune's just not my...
It's not my...
but they're unbelievably well made.
Yeah.
Real Pain's 3. Honora is 2. Honora's fucking incredible. 4 movies had 95 or above for me. Real Pain, Nosferatu, Honora, and then Dune Part 2, which I think is the best. It's probably the second best sci-fi movie of space, like that type of thing, like I've ever seen.
Is 3
Blade Runner 2049 would be above that, but
is 3 coming out next year or
no,
2 years?
No,
26, right?
Yeah.
Doom Part 2. I mean, the scale of Doom Part 2 is just—it's still fat. That would have won Best Picture if that would have came out in November. I don't think there's even a question.
Yeah.
The buzz, the hype, because nothing right now is really has a stranglehold on Best Picture.
Does Wicked have a chance or not?
Wicked's going to win. I've been saying this for months. Well, once it started, because the Brutalist is 3.5 hours. Honora is a quirky, like it's a different kind of movie. Like it's wide open for a crowd pleaser like Wicked, which is
the way they do Best Picture. It's ranked. It's ranked choice. So sometimes it's not about best. It's about
you don't want to
the
get
least disliked.
the one that finishes 4th the most.
Yeah, if you're up.
Which is why I think a movie like Conclave, which I would put somewhere in like the upper middle of the movies for me this year.
So this is what's funny about my list compared to your guys. Well, these are they all in theaters? You just got to find them.
These? Yeah. Oh, a lot of
Yeah.
I mean some are definitely small.
Yeah.
But like
where you live, you definitely could see all these movies.
Totally. But you got to really kind of have your ear to the ground on some of this, right?
Yeah. I mean, some of them are definitely small for sure.
Yeah.
Because we're talking mine, and
Like the one I said, like Perfect Days from like that from Wim Wenders. That's not
playing anywhere.
But like Honora, A Real Pain, Brutalist.
They're semi-wide.
Yeah.
Brutalist as well. The release of Brutalist is very bizarre. But
Right.
That's a 3.5 hour one you said, right?
Yeah, almost 4 hours.
And what's it about? There's an intermission?
15-minute intermission.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
kind of like the building of the American dream for someone who survived the Holocaust. It's Sometimes it's very brutal. Yeah, hilarious. Yeah.
Really?
No.
I was like, oh.
Adrian Brody, Guy Pearce. Yeah.
Hey, let's take another break because we want to talk about DraftKings. NFL playoffs, we're talking about the NFL playoffs. You bet we are. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Scoring touchdowns is a key to winning in the NFL playoffs, and the key to you scoring big is betting on them at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score 6. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. Here's another reason to watch your favorite players crush it in the playoffs. New customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Score big during the NFL playoffs with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code DOGWALK. That's code DOGWALK for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
Yeah, so yeah.
It was made for $10 million.
So not playing in Boston yet still this week.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't played there yet.
That sounds pretty
$10
good.
million budget, and it looks like it cost. It's like
It's crazy.
an achievement, like incredible that he was able to do it.
Let's hear it, Eddie. Go ahead.
Here's why I love. That's why I like this, because you guys are just going to laugh at my list.
No, it's not true.
No,
I might.
I'll go 6. Beetlejuice.
Okay.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm
not a big fan. Again, it's not.
I enjoyed it. I remember telling you when I left. I was like, wow.
I'll tell you what, they accomplished it. Did great. They're definitely making another one.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Burton's like kind of weirdly against it though.
Make another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, maybe.
He's like, I don't know. He's like one of those guys that kind of stuck in his.
Yeah, he waited fucking, 35 years?
Yeah.
So maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Exactly. And he never wanted a sequel to Nightmare. He just.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
that's why I don't know. But you're right. It made so much money. But like, it was a mess. There were like 5 storylines going on that they didn't need altogether. But I don't know. I was weirdly very entertained. Yeah.
Good.
I put Gladiator 2 in there.
Okay.
Which I understand. Like I told you.
It's got too goofy for me.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But I thought, I'm not like a big action guy.
Yeah.
And I thought some of the action scenes were cool.
See, I thought like what was the animal looked super fake at the beginning?
Oh, the baboons in the beginning.
I didn't
Dogs.
like that one.
Yeah. The fight.
The water fight I kind of liked though. I kind of thought that was
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
the water one.
Yeah.
Mezcal didn't have as the kids say, the sauce.
He just wasn't Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
He just didn't have that thing.
Agree with that.
I don't know who would have, but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Inside Out 2 was pretty good.
Inside Out 2 was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty good.
Good movie.
I really liked Heretic.
Yes. Oh, yes. Definitely. That'd be my top. That's one of my top 5 performances of the year.
With Hugh Grant?
For sure.
Yeah.
My
amazing.
Maybe my favorite 15, 20 minutes of any movies this year was when he did the Holly's Air That I Breathe compared to Radiohead, it was a great, like, those are the kind of performances that I wish got nominated for Oscars. Like, there's going to be one of these 5 nominees this year is going to be like, oh, why? It's a typical boring performance. Like, Timothy Chalamet, I think, is very good as Bob Dylan, but like, I think that's Hugh Grant playing that role. To me, I'd much rather watch it. I do think the third act kind of stinks.
A little preachy for me.
I think once they go down, we started getting that world with these women, these old, they kind of lost me a little bit. It was too on the nose, right? But I love the first hour is great.
Like, it's one of those things where movies do it all the time, that once they put the 2x4 with the nail on the side, it's like, all right, they're going to come back and use that. Yes, exactly.
It's pretty weird. Topher Grace his character had no moment in that movie.
It's bizarre.
I was kind of waiting for him to come in at the end.
It's like a fable.
Kill somebody. Yeah, it was just strange.
It was just, I thought the girls were great too.
Oh, they're both very good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really, really
That's
good.
a good call. That is definitely, that was a good movie. I hope he does, I could see him this being his like little Liam Neeson run for the next 10 years where he does horror movies like he did with action. But yeah.
Yeah, you're right though. That whole scene, I felt like I was in school, like learning. And I was locked in, like seeing how he was going to weave.
He was great.
2, I had Challengers, which I didn't
the
like.
only movie we've ever seen together.
Yeah, we saw it together.
Really?
Yeah. We saw it here before
shit.
we did the film festival.
Yeah.
thing.
Did you guys like it?
We flew out here to Chicago for 2 or 3 days to do that film festival,
Yeah.
which we were never seen on camera.
Hey, really?
Like never, like we were just here for 2 days just to watch these movies. The film festival was 40 minutes long.
You could have sang your ballad in from home.
Yeah, we were unbelievable. So we went to go see Challengers together. I don't know, where was that?
It's that area.
It used to be
New City,
It was not. It used to be not like a great area or anything. They kind of
Cabrini Green.
Yes.
Over there. Yeah.
AMC, which we were like, let's get lunch there.
there's nothing there.
in there.
No.
I think it's like a Yard House now or something. It's like opening up. It wasn't open. We were there.
Place told us last night was good though.
Yes, Bar Sienna.
Oh yeah.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, we saw Challenge together, which is
Good. That movie, honestly, if that had leaned a little harder into what it was trying to be, it played it a little safe for me because the performances were great.
Yeah,
Josh,
okay.
like,
I do think Zendaya is almost too young to play the older person, though. I thought it felt like she's playing dress up.
I could see that
as the older person.
Yeah.
Like she didn't seem like an older 35-year-old former.
Yeah, I liked her more when she was a Stanford
I agree.
tennis player.
I wish the ending would have been more ambiguous too. Like when
I didn't love that ending.
I wish when he did the thing with the tennis ball, it would have and he went up to serve. If that would have cut to black, that's a pretty great oh shit.
Great music though.
But yeah, music. I mean,
Great editing.
I hope they won the Globe. I would
Yeah, I
love
hope
if they won the
Oscar. Yeah.
Yeah, like that techno house music shit. I would usually hate that, but for a weird way.
But
I was kind of
you've
into it.
heard in other things like they did the Social Network score.
It's It's Trent Reznor.
Yeah, 9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but it was. Yeah, I liked it, but you're right. The ending was kind of tough.
But I mean, it's good movie. It's a good movie though. Like
I liked it. Yeah.
And then my one is Long Legs.
I liked Long Legs. I didn't love it. It's probably evidently as much
KFC said greatest horror movie he's ever seen.
He said,
Really?
Of all
Yeah,
time.
yeah. It just, the Silence of the Lambs knockoff aspect of it was sort of lording over me, but I liked it. I did like it. Yeah.
It wasn't really scary. It was not.
No. It's more of a yeah. But no, I what'd you give it?
I want to say probably like 84, 85.
Yeah, I give like a B.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good. Those are. I mean, I'm not a Beetlejuice guy, but those are good movies.
Yeah.
If it starred the person who was in the most movies, I think this year, like wide releases, Kiernan Shipka. 6 movies. The person I saw the most new movies of this year.
Really?
6 movies. That Red One, some bullshit on Netflix. Some people just do. There's someone else this year who was in like 6 or 7. It's just crazy.
Yeah, they still a bunch.
Of all those, because obviously like the strike and everything hurt that. Where
That's
things
true.
Got delayed.
Push stuff back.
Yeah.
That general store scene with Nick Cage.
Yes.
Where I thought that was incredible.
good. Yeah, he was good. He was good in it. He was good in it. I liked it. I did like it.
The Substance, I liked more on my second watch. I don't love body horror, and that's kind of where it just isn't for me. Love Lies Bleeding is another good one. It's kind of a horror movie. You should see that. Oddity is another good horror movie.
And so what? If you go down the list of the top 10 grossing movies, like almost all of them were either sequels or remakes, right?
That's the world we live in. Now.
Inside Out had the most this year, right? Inside Out 2?
Worldwide.
Inside Out 2, Deadpool and Wolverine, Moana 2, Despicable Me 4, Dune Part 2, Wicked, Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire, Kung Fu Panda 4, Mufasa, The Lion King, and YOLO. So, yeah.
Dune Part 2 making as much as it did. I thought that was not going to do as well.
Yeah.
First one came out during COVID. Denis Villeneuve's an amazing director. He's going to now probably be the I think the best working director who doesn't have an Oscar. He's not going to even get nominated, which is crazy. But he does make box office bombs. So I was worried like this is bad. But no, it made money. So
I thought Speak No Evil was very entertaining too. Did you see that one?
Which one's that?
Is it McAvoy? No.
Oh yeah, the remake. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That was good.
Which was like a
In the
shot for
cabin,
shot.
Yeah,
Yes.
they basically exactly remade the original.
It was that close to
Completely
the
Yeah.
original?
Oh yeah, totally. I did like that. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good. Yes, that was good. I liked
Monkey Man was good, which is not Better Man, which involves a
this
monkey
is the Dev
playing.
Patel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late Night with the Devil's very good. You see that?
No.
You see
I like
Late
that.
Late
I
Night
like
with
that.
the Devil's very good horror movie.
That's a horror one?
Yeah.
Robbie Fox gave me one. I forget what it was, but I guess.
That might have been it.
Really?
I know he liked that.
Yeah.
Did you see Night Swim?
That's one I missed.
Yeah,
I heard it was not very good.
Not
though.
great.
Underrated one that we thought was going to stink was Transformers 1, the animated Transformers movie. A blast.
It was pretty good.
Awesome. Yeah,
Nice.
like really fun movie.
I liked Smile too.
I did too.
Yeah, I liked it.
Maxine. I thought it was the worst of the three for sure.
Yeah, I was not big.
I was bummed because I think X and I think Pearl are fantastic.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Anything else here on this list? I'm trying to think. Just throwing out some suggestions. The comedy that did you ever see it? The Beavers movie, Hundreds of Beavers.
No.
That's the movie that everyone talked about on like YouTube. It's called Hundreds of Beavers. It's like it's a black and white like spoof type movie.
Yeah.
People are obsessed with it.
Oh, really?
Funny movie.
Okay.
I didn't like it as much as some people did. People love that. Yeah.
And then the only two I didn't really see that I have to go back is A Complete Unknown. Is it worth it?
Yeah, you should see it. Yeah, you should see it.
And then Stephen Che's Horny Girl. I never seen that yet.
Yeah,
Baby Girl. Yeah, Baby Girl was
not my favorite movie of the year.
No.
Baby. Yeah, it was.
It was okay.
Was okay.
It was okay.
It was hornier than I think it was as horny as Challengers wanted to be.
Yeah, it went further,
but not as good quality. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want to see, if you're like kind of a perv though, and you want to see boobs, check out Lee with Kate Winslet.
Oh yeah.
She
She
gets back
in
after
the
it,
first
huh?
5-second movie. She just dumps him out the whole movie.
That girl.
It's unbelievable. Yeah,
She's great. She's been doing it for 25
It's
years.
incredible,
28
yeah.
years.
yeah. Andy Samberg's in it. It's a war movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's very bizarre, but
That
it's
sounds super bizarre.
yeah.
All right, let's get to 25.
All right.
Do you have like a 3, Kirk, that you're...
It's tough because there are movies that are getting like push. Like, is the Paul Thomas Anderson DiCaprio movie officially pushed back?
See, I don't know because somebody asked me this the other day, and I put that in there.
I mean, that's the Paul Thomas Anderson, Boogie Nights, There Will Be Blood, The Master,
Licorice Pizza.
Licorice Pizza is directing a movie with DiCaprio. So I mean, that would be the number one movie I'd be. If you said to me, you can only watch one movie this coming year, it would be that one. Now there are rumors it's getting pushed out to 2026. I don't know, but if you gave me a draft pick, like you could only watch one, can't watch anything else this year, definitely. Anything he's making, I'm going to see. So,
And we know nothing about it yet, right?
as usual, we kind of know that. The budget is over $100 million.
Oh, wow. Which is that rare for him?
Very unusual.
Yeah.
By far. But he's got Leo in it, so
Yeah.
he gets that. Leo. Well, I mean, how many movies has Leo done the last 7 years? How many movies in the theaters he had?
Jeez.
What was the last movie he had in the
Flower
theater?
Moon.
Flower Moon.
Flower Moon.
Right, which is kind of an Apple movie. But before that, he had the movie on Netflix, the McKay movie.
Right.
And he had
Forget he was there.
Hollywood, which was 19.
Yep.
So he's not doing much.
You're right.
So if he does, he's taking his career very, Leo's the one guy left, I think, of that generation who, doesn't, you're not seeing him, he's not doing the 6-part Apple series.
Yep.
He's not doing, he works with Scorsese. He works with, PTA now.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his guys. He's going to work with very limited directors. So yeah, that'd be, I should forget, I just think a direction was passing my head. I should note a movie I liked a lot too last year quickly was Juror Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Eastwood movie,
Yep.
which is on Max now. And this is the greatest figure in American film history is Clint Eastwood. I mean, he's been doing this since 1960. And, he's out there at 94 years old making a movie that, was really good. Flawed in the middle, I thought, but good. But yeah.
Good for him because he's made some absolute stinkers.
But you know what? He fucking bangs them out.
Yep.
He does, man.
He bangs them out. This one was good. This was really good. But yeah, so there you go. I would pick that one first. What else do you have?
I'm kind of going down the list. There's one coming out in a couple weeks, which I kind of forgot about, called In the Grave from Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie's been putting out some pretty good movies the last
Yeah, he's had a good run.
He had that one, which Dave suggested.
He liked that
Covenant.
one. Yeah.
On Gentlemanly Warfare last year was pretty good from him, but this has got Gyllenhaal, Henry Cavill, Isaac Gonzalez, Rosamund Pike. Some good people in that. Are you excited for Wolfman? I feel like that's up your alley.
I'll see it, but I'm not overly excited for it.
I don't care about the Marvel stuff as Captain America looks stupid.
Yeah, I'm not too pumped. I'm excited for Fantastic Four to see if they can actually nail it. I'm excited for Superman.
Mm-hmm.
To see if they can make that work. Because I'll tell you what, if Superman doesn't work now, then I don't even.
I just think Superman's not a great movie character.
Just kill it forever.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
Maybe like if you focus more on Clark Kent, like is there like a Arthur Fleck kind of version you could do? I don't know.
That's basically what fucking Zack Snyder did. Zack Snyder did a miserable fucking Superman, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
The problem is Superman's a stiff. Like he's a boring character.
Yeah.
You can't hurt him. Like there's a lot. Speaking of 2019, the movie won Best Picture that year is Parasite. That director's back.
Yep, Mickey 17,
Which
from
is a
Bong
great
Joon-ho.
trailer. But this movie's got moved around. Like they just moved it again like a week or two. It's got moved around like first. It's supposed to come out last year.
It's his first since Parasite.
Yeah, first movie in 6 years.
Really?
Pattinson's in the lead.
And he's done an English movie before. He did Snowpiercer, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But this is an American movie.
Yeah.
He's making it, which is a pretty big change.
Sci-fi-ish. Like
Because his catalog, Bong Joon-ho's catalog, is fantastic. Memories of Murder, Okja. He's done some incredible movies.
you have the new Mission Impossible.
Yep. That's probably top 2 or 3 for me.
What do you
Very
think of this Matt Stone, Trey Parker, Kendrick Lamar movie?
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Yeah, I'm in.
Nobody knows about Untitled. Like
Nothing.
The South Park guys are making it.
Yep.
Ryan Coogler has another movie with Michael B. Jordan.
Yep.
Coogler's pretty fucking solid.
So when you start talking like this, you think, well, if some of these hit, then it's not a bad year.
Yeah, but they're like Karate Kid Legends.
Yeah. And I got my whole list
give us
of, popcorn box.
Fire off a couple.
They're really pushing this movie Companion in the before like trailer, so I'm kind of interested to see how that pans out.
Yeah.
Final Destination Bloodlines. I like to see Final Destination back. Those could be really fun.
Yep.
Those could be really fun.
That felt like that was inevitable bringing that back.
Yeah. Totally. Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have high hopes, but we're all gonna watch it.
I'm gonna see it, but it's Netflix.
Yeah.
Right. They're gonna release it in any theaters? No. Probably not.
So.
Right.
I hope they do.
You think Sandler will release that in theaters?
I don't think Netflix would allow that.
No, I don't think
What do they got to lose? They're not gonna.
Right.
They're not gonna. It's not gonna cut that much into it.
I can't imagine it'll be good, but like he's on the senior tour now?
I guess so.
I guess.
Is that what the plot line is?
I don't know. I mean, he's in his mid-50s.
I'm just not too pumped.
No, I think it's going to be bad, but I'm going to watch it.
Oh, yeah, right.
First day it opens. I'm Netflix and watch.
Bernard Langer cameos.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Listen, the last two are fucking atrocious, and the first one wasn't even that great, but I will be there to see Jurassic World.
Ugh.
And I'm not
franchise.
Good cast.
They will not give up. I guess she's been dying to do a Jurassic movie. That's what she said.
Really.
Yeah.
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
Jonathan Bailey's coming off of Wicked.
I don't. I'm going to give it a shot, but I have low hopes for it.
Yes.
I did not like that last reboot.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Even like it was one of those things. Jurassic World, I think everyone liked initially.
Yes.
And then you're like, wait a minute,
Right.
that wasn't that good.
Right.
They're bringing back I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yep. They sure are.
I'm excited for that. I actually know someone who's working on it. They're pretty hopeful about it.
Really?
They felt
a little inside information.
Yeah, exactly. I feel
like
good
that.
about
it.
Which because you always wonder like if they go through these and they're like, this is gonna fucking suck
while I make it.
Yeah. Another Conjuring. I'll see that. How about the Michael Jackson biopic?
Oh,
right?
God.
Total family sign off on it. They have final say. I don't think you're going to see him diddling. I don't think he's going to be banging Macaulay Culkin. I don't think. But yeah, I'll first day, like I'm going to see that. I think it'll do huge numbers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
And then speaking of movie biopics, there's going to be a Bruce Springsteen one this year.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. With Jeremy Allen White playing the boss.
You're going to be there.
Not too pumped.
No, I'm concerned.
You're going to be there with tomatoes and.
Yeah, I'm concerned. But you have some, you have F1.
I'm about to say F1 has potential. Kaczynski, who
directed
did
Top Gun Maverick.
Mm-hmm.
If that's good, that has potential to be a huge hit because the F1 community is so big to begin with. But that looks like that's like badass. Like
the trailer's great, sounds great, looks great.
Brad Pitt's in it, right?
Yeah, he's leading it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Edgar Wright is movie The Running Man with Glenn Powell, which I am.
That's right. The reboot.
Edgar Wright
that
is
back.
Yeah, fucking awesome.
Is the original worth seeing?
Yes. Oh yeah. The original's excellent.
It's awesome.
That's
right?
Great movie.
Honestly, the movie that's gonna have probably the biggest buzz. I mean, because the one that came out this year had what I think is the biggest marketing push for a movie since The Force Awakens. The second Wicked comes out this year too. It was unbelievable. That marketing,
Wicked for good.
I've never seen the marketing for Wicked was just
crazy.
It was crazy.
Everywhere.
It trumped anything Avengers. It's the biggest since Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It was everywhere.
Fantastic Four's back, right?
Yeah, that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
They put a lot of faith and trust in that. So.
I saw this one, Marty Supreme, Timothy
Chalamet.
Yeah.
Yep.
The ping pong movie?
Yeah, he plays
the Safdies.
Yeah, he plays a ping pong.
Right.
Is
that rock movie coming out this year with the Safdie? It must be, right? They shot last year.
Is it? Avatar 3 comes out this year too.
Oh Christ!
I did like the last one.
They'll make $70 billion.
Yeah.
The movie I'm least excited for. It's the third movie in a franchise. First one stinks, and the second one is god awful.
What is it?
I'll give you a hint of who's in them. Woody Harrelson.
Oh, the fucking Jesse Eisenberg.
Now you see me 3.
Oh, okay.
Should be Now You 3 Me, as people have said.
That's true. That's true.
Awful movie.
It was like the last second one was forever ago.
I think I told you. I don't think I ever sent it to you. There's a very good YouTube video. It's titled "Are the Magicians in Now You See Me Wizards?" And I think it goes into how that like they're just regular magicians, and then all of a sudden halfway through they're like it's like Harry Potter. Mm-hmm. They're just wizards.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
And my last one was the Black Phone 2.
Black Phone was good.
I liked the Black Phone a lot.
Mm-hmm. So did I.
That was
not Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
The first one was supposed to be horrible, right?
Yeah, it's not very good.
Is Megan 2.0 is out.
Oh, right.
I didn't see the first Megan. Worth it?
It's worth
It's
watching.
fun.
Yeah.
They did something different.
It was the first time ever. I think I've said this. It was the first. I went with Harry, who loves horror movies. We went. It was the first time ever that I was seeing a movie and I realized, oh, like the TikTok generation, because they were literally singing along with Megan. And the movie had just come out, so they had just seen it. Like they had seen TikTok clips. They were just singing along with the stuff. They
Really?
had seen the movie.
That's so bizarre.
That's
Great. Crazy. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Is he a big Five Nights at Freddy guy, like kid?
He was a few years ago. He thought the movie stunk. The movie did stink.
Yeah, it was not very good.
There's one other one.
Stupid movie.
They just watch a 90-minute movie, like 100 parts, 30-second clips.
Yeah, right.
That's
Exactly.
what they do.
Yeah. Are they? What was the other one I was looking up?
So yeah, I think you're right. PTA Leo movie is the
it's a-
clear.
I think there's a Predator one this year too. Coming
Is
out.
the next one in line from the good one that came out?
I hope, because there was a good one 2 years ago.
Yeah, that they didn't even push.
It was on
Hulu.
It was on like that's what Peacock Hulu. Yeah, it was
It's called Prey.
Prey. Very good.
really good. I wish they released it.
It was bizarre. People were like, "What the fuck is this? Like, this is great. Why is this not in theaters?"
And, and Liam Neeson, Eddie, is in a reboot that's coming out this
Oh,
summer,
right.
co-starring a possible Oscar nominee, Pamela Anderson, The Naked Gun.
Oh shit! Okay, I
playing
never
Frank
seen the
Drebin.
originals.
Yeah, he's playing with the Frank.
You
Drebin.
should watch the original.
Could work. That could oddly
Yeah.
work. Liam Neeson has shown the ability to make fun of it.
It's also Akiva Schaffer from Lonely Island who did.
Oh, that's right, it's a Lonely Island guy.
Popstar.
Right.
He's for the most part, the good Lonely Island stuff movies. He's directed them, so he has got a pretty good track record.
Do you feel good about this?
I'm going in optimistic.
More optimistic than I probably should be for a Naked Gun.
Yeah,
reboot.
the movie. Now that we go over it, this year it could be okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
Could be
going to
okay.
say.
Your guy's in it though, Paul Walter Hauser.
You don't like him?
No,
Oh,
I don't like the
pretty
bit.
good.
I don't like the bit.
No,
It's too much for me.
You
I like him, but he's not a.
I'm not a fan.
I thought he was great as Richard Jewell.
He was good as Richard. He was good as Richard Jewell.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
Every couple of years, he bangs one out.
yeah, he does. And then
I think the movie's 110.
and then he is the mule in 1517 to Paris.
I like the mule.
He likes
like the mule?
I
Yeah.
like the mule.
Kirk, there's 45 minutes of seeing an overhead shot of a truck.
I like Clint.
we differ on that.
I like old man Clint. I'm in. I have a huge Clint.
No, 15, 17, that's
he's only-
casting the actual guys.
That might be
That
the
was a-
worst movie I've ever seen.
made Jersey Boys too, which was tough. He's, he makes about, but you know what? I guarantee you he's not done.
No, and he shouldn't be. He made a good movie this
He
year.
made a good movie that was not released in barely released in the theaters.
Yeah, correct.
Very strange. Very
How involved do you think he is?
he's 90. He's at that age now where, like, I said this about Warren Beatty, who was a huge figure in my youth in Hollywood and was like a famous like ladies man. Now he's so old that when like Annette Bening, his wife, goes out somewhere, she has to like call the kids and be like, "Can you watch Dad?" It's like this film legend. He just like has like a blanket on, just puttering. Like Clint, he's 94. Like, you have any 94-year-old people in your life, they can't do much.
Yeah,
Maybe works like 3 or 4 hours a day. Maybe
yeah,
somebody else has got to be calling some of the shots in that.
they have to be. They have to be.
I would think, yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right, some good primer here for
Yeah.
people who are ready for movies in 2025.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, it'll be an interesting year. 2024 did not have for me an Oppenheimer, which is an all-time movie for me
Yeah.
personally, but like a okay year overall. Pretty
Yeah.
good year.
It-
Better movies were better than, the last 10 years has been TV. Movies were better than TV last year, I thought.
yeah, what was the big TV show?
I don't even know. Shogun?
Watch Slow Horses, though. That's my suggestion.
Yeah.
Very good.
But there's no, like, dominant TV. Movies were more part of the conversation. Even movies like Challengers and Trap were more part of the conversation, I thought, than TV shows this year.
Do you do like the 3-part Netflix docs? Are you into that?
Sometimes. I mean, I might be doing one. I might actually be doing one for
really?
the case this year.
Oh no, shit.
Potentially, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I find myself like getting bored like in the middle of them sometimes.
Do you?
Did you watch the Springer one?
Not yet. I'm like so far behind. Right now, I'm on the Red Sox Yankees one.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
Yeah.
It was fine. It's like sometimes you just get kind of like, I'm like, yeah, no, I like the Vince McMahon one. I was kind of like,
Yeah.
it was okay.
And then I like the boy band one. I thought that was pretty good.
Oh, and then Watch Out was good.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was 3 parts, so it's pretty quick. But just to how they all formed, could have been 1 part, but that's what they do now.
What's going to win Best Picture next year?
Next year, I'll say if the PTA one comes out, that one.
He's due. He's never won.
Yeah.
No one for director. He's never won. There's no other giant, right? Because the year after that, you have a Christopher Nolan movie, you have a Spielberg movie,
Yep.
you have Dune 3.
Yeah.
The
That's
26
likely get a
were
chance.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to be
So
Crazy.
next January, we're going to be fucking
Yeah,
kicking on.
we'll be here doing it again.
All right.
All right.
There we go. Thanks, guys. Sure.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right. That's it, everybody.
course.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.